You don't have enough memory on your phone, I think. Oh, whatever. It's
It
fine.
looks like it's going 1, 2, 3.
I think we're good now.
Oh, sure. Hey, I just dropped my pencil in there. Oh no. Now I can't get it out. It's in there. Oh no. Oh, I did that one time before, and some of these keys didn't work, and now they just got these keys working again. Oh no. Disappeared. Do you see it? I don't see it. Well, I'll have to tell them that I dropped the pencil in there. Maybe I can get it. Oh, spend the whole lesson trying to find a pencil. Okay, so let's see that line again. And it starts on an upbeat. So it's up, down, 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 up, down. Good line. You molded it. You had to get to the C. G, 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 C. Make it final. Right. Okay, and you can see it in there. Now let's do the left hand, please. Bottom. No, we're not doing the top, just that. Ba, 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 down, up, down, up. Keep it steady no matter what. You're so good. Now do that one more, please. It starts on a weak beat. Up, down, 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 up, down. Now let's put them together. See how that makes a line? Now if you want to use all fives, because you're going to be using all fives when you up, 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 down, up, down. We go in, up, down, up, down, up, down. Be natural, up, up. Good. I knew you could do it. Hey, look at the pattern. Down a third, up a step, down a third, up a step. Then it skips way down there, up a step. Then it just goes D up to the G. But that pattern is down a third, up a step, down a third, up a step, down a third, up a step. Then it goes way down, up a step. Then it just goes up. Yes! Yeah, it always pays to find a pattern. And you can hear it. Yeah, so let's play the bottom and the top again, if you don't mind, please. Start on a weak beat. Up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. The D's are together. Up, down, up, G, 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 C. All right, let's do it one more time. Because when you're playing this, that's what you want to hear, that legato line moving. Now, do you want these to be even? Could you hear it climb up to the G?
Yeah.
Then you gotta play those G's. I didn't. You let a note drop. I didn't hear all the notes. Can you play that? So don't let any notes drop. Now let's play it the way it's written. And see, I got an idea. Let's play chords first. This. C7, F minor. G7, C minor. B diminished, C minor. B diminished, F sharp diminished. B diminished. Now F sharp diminished. 1, 6, 5. there's two. So A flat, F minor, G7. Let's hear all the notes. All right, do those. You know what? I gotta ask you a question. What is this chord?
B minor.
Now the D is doubled, so get rid of that D.
Yeah. B minor.
Huh?
B minor.
That's not B minor.
B diminished.
B diminished. Now play B minor. Perfect fifth. B F sharp. Minor third. Major. Play B major. B minor. Now B diminished. Good. So that's a diminished fifth. Now would you please invert that B diminished? First inversion. Second inversion. All right. That's what this is. B diminished. Now, if it's diminished, it's built on what?
The leading tone.
The leading tone. So that's supposed to resolve to where? B diminished is your leading tone. It's supposed to go to
C.
And what would that be? C what? According to the key we're in here.
Major.
No,
Or
because we have those four flats. We're in F minor.
C minor.
Yeah, it'd be, what's the key signature to C minor? C, E flat, G, minor third, E flat. C minor has three flats, B, E, and A, because it's related to E flat major. F minor has four flats, it's related to A flat major, B, E, A, D. So you're at least going to get those three flats, B, E, and A, E flat, C minor. So please play the B diminished again. And is it, yes, now do the inversion for this. Now that wants to resolve to a C, and it does resolve to C minor. But now I don't hear all the notes. Where's the top? What notes are on the top?
C.
D and C. See, when you play a chord, you have to really listen and make sure people hear yes, because I heard this. I didn't hear the C. Yeah. They're going to hear the B go to the G. They're going to hear the F go to the E flat. They're going to hear the D go to the C. All three notes resolve. So if you don't mind, do that again. Play the B diminished. Now resolves to C minor. Now you change chords. What is that chord? Now you got a B and a D. You could put an F in there.
D.
It's B diminished again, but it has
A flat 7.
well, A flat is the seventh.
Yeah, the 7th.
Of that chord. So what is that chord though? It's not an A flat. A flat
5/7.
7 would be this. A flat C, E flat G.
5/7.
5/7 would be a B7. Major triad with a minor 7th. You had this chord. You had this B, D, F. Would you call that?
Diminished.
It's B diminished. Here's B major. A 5/7 has a major triad with a minor 7. That'd be 5/7 of E. But no, this is a B diminished. So how do you spell that?
B, D, F.
And then what's this note they added?
A flat.
All right. So root, third, fifth, 7th. So that's a B diminished 7th. It's fully diminished because minor third, minor third, minor third. They're all minor. This would be half diminished. A major third with a diminished. But see, there's no getting around it. That's a B diminished chord. B, D, F. That's, remember you said that was B diminished? Yeah. Thank you. So that's B diminished. Now look, you played it here. You could add the A flat right there because the 7th is just the A flat. So they, right here when they played the B diminished, they left the A flat out, the 7th out. But when they played it here, they put the 7th in. Now do me a favor and play B, D, F, A flat, a B diminished 7th. Thank you. Now first inversion, please. Right, and that's what you have here. But they left out the what?
F.
Yes! But see how that's the B diminished 7th? They just left that. All right, next inversion, please. right, now that's what they did here. But he left out the what?
A.
Flat. So that one's got the A flat out, the 7th, and this one has the 5th out, the F. So now play this, B diminished with the F in the bass. Now go put the D in the bass, B diminished 7th. So that's this. Now play this chord again. They just left out the A flat, incomplete. Now go down to this inversion of it. It's the same chord. Yeah, but I figure it one, two. Yeah, now they left out the F this time. So look, it goes from here to here. But Jarek, this would be play B diminished triad, BDF. Then play another inversion, BDF. Do it like that. Can you play that? BDF. Yes, yes. Now all Beethoven did was he put the 7th in the second time. The second time he put the 7th in, and he left the 5th out. You see?
Yeah.
So play that B diminished if you would again. Now this one. And he puts the 7th in. All right, so let's see the whole measure. B diminished resolves to C minor, then B diminished 7th. And then this is
A diminished.
A diminished. All right. So, but we have to play that A diminished. Very good. So I'm going to ask you, a B diminished 7th. Yeah, well, you kind of guess that. Yeah. So if you have A diminished, A, C, E flat, what does the bass have? You already put that in. The bass has the A diminished, the bass has the
F sharp.
F sharp. So that makes it an F sharp diminished 7th. F sharp, A, C, E flat. All right, so what is the bass to this one? Let's analyze every chord in that measure. B diminished, right hand has the chord. The left hand has what note?
D.
So is that in there B, D, F?
Yeah.
That's in the chord. Then it resolves to C minor, C, E flat. I don't hear it. When you change a chord, we got to hear it. Thank you. Do you hear it resolve? You got to play it. So, all right. Now this is, what is this again? Hey, do you remember we said they left the F out? The bass has the F.
Yeah.
What is B, D, F, A flat? So what is it?
B diminished.
But it's got the 7th.
Yes.
Yeah, diminished 7th. So do the first one again, just plain B diminished. Good. Now resolve it to C minor. Now B diminished 7th. Now the F sharp diminished 7th. Good. Now the C minor. Is that the 6-4? Two of those. 6-4. And then the G's 5. All right. Now play the whole thing with chords. Good for you. But not, you know what? You gave up your intensity. Look. 1, 6, 4, 5, 2, 1. You know, Jarek, I know how it is because we're all human, you know, and people get tired. But if you're on a basketball court and you're playing basketball game, there's a coach, right?
Yeah.
He'll say, dribble! So, you know, so you got to dribble. Now, you got to keep that dribbling position up because you're still dribbling. Shoot! Shoot position. Now, what if you're, they're watching us play basketball. So what if you're, you do get paranoid as somebody looking in the window, you know. Oh, well, we're doing what we're supposed, you know, we have a right to live, right? We're doing our job. You can respect yourself. We're doing our job, so we don't have to worry, you know, we're trying. Yeah. All right, so if you're dribbling, and maybe you get tired, can you go?
No.
No, you got to keep dribbling because that's dribbling. Dribbling is not giving up, you know. So when you're playing piano, it's the same thing. You might get tired. We're human. But you can't run the line. You got to get to the end. They have to all be in that line and you got to finish. Sometimes you let a note drop out a little. That runs the line. Now, can you play those in the line? Maybe you did get tired. But see, if the people on the bleachers watching the ball game, could they see it if a person on the court down there playing on the court suddenly starts dribbling?
Yeah.
Of course. They said, look at him, he's not dribbling right. You know, if you're playing music, can they hear if you let go of a few notes? Yeah. So you put them all in there. You can do it. Listen to yourself. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. No, you forgot the F sharp. Okay, B diminished, C minor, B diminished, F sharp diminished. Now, C minor. Yes, now I want to hear can you hear every chord? And I got to tell you something. A 5/7 resolves to a 1. So which is louder? 5/7 or the 1?
5/7.
Now, I didn't feel that you resolved the G7 to the C. Let it resolve. Then you change. B diminished, resolve. I didn't hear it resolve. B diminished doesn't resolve, it goes to another diminished. So when you have a 5/7, you got to resolve it to a 1. When you have a 7/7, a diminished 7th, you got to resolve it to the 1. Now this one doesn't resolve. The B diminished 7th should resolve where? To C. Well, no, where should it resolve? B diminished 7th. What does that tell you if it's a B diminished 7th?
The leading tone.
B is a leading tone. It's built on the B. It's a B diminished 7th. That's the leading tone. Where is it supposed to resolve? To C. It's supposed to go to C minor. But does Beethoven go to C minor? No, he goes to parallel diminished 7th chords. So it's B diminished 7th, F sharp diminished 7th, then the C minor. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so see, this one doesn't resolve, but this one does. Right?
Yeah.
So, you know, Jarek, you really have to resolve chords when you're playing. And it's a tension, resolution. Now, which is louder, tension or resolution?
Tension.
Yep. It's like tension. Oh, I got a paper due Monday. Oh, if I don't get it done, I'll flunk. Tension. Oh. Then you say, oh, I got it done. Right, you resolved it. So there's peace in the resolution, but there's tension when there's tension. So you have to resolve every chord that's supposed to resolve when you're playing. So please resolve those chords. Let's just do that one more time, that line. A flat. Now, what about that chord? A flat. That chord has a tension because it's an F minor chord that has a D flat in it. But then it goes to the G diminished, A flat. So now that's a C7. Resolves to F minor. But can you play this louder? Tension, resolution. Tension. The C7 goes to F minor. That E natural leading tone. Well, you forgot your A flat major. That's a G diminished. G, B flat, D flat. Yeah, that's G diminished. That should go to F minor or to A flat, but instead, this G diminished goes to a C7. And that's an E in the bass. All right, now do that again. Call out that A flat. Now that's an F minor, but it has a D flat suspension in it, or an appoggiatura. Keep the D flat, then it goes to G diminished. That doesn't resolve. Then it goes to C7. That resolves. F minor. Good. Hear it?
Yeah.
Good. G7 resolves to C minor. Good. B diminished resolves to C minor. B diminished goes up to another diminished. And 1, 6, 4, 2 of them, 5. Yes. Now you got to play them when they have to resolve. They have to resolve. You look kind of tired today. Maybe you had a big thing at school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, people, you know, they have days, maybe they're tired. But you can always get through it, you know. You just do it a little more relaxed rate or something. You know, if you're tired, you know, you can't kill yourself. Oh! And I didn't know it was 6:45. Now, normally, Jarek, Jilly, a girl, Jilly, her name's Jilly. That's cute, Jilly. She's coming at 6:30 after you. But her dad's out of town on a business trip, so she's not going to be here the 23rd. So that means she'll be here next week. Because today's the 16th. Yeah, thank you. So if she gets here, then we'll have to stop, on time. But we did pretty much work. Do you want to play it now from the B theme? Your A theme sounded great, especially when you got to the G, F sharp, G. Yeah, that was all really cool. So let's do the B theme just so we can get this legato. Hey, this has to match that. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. It has to be all legato. And this is trickier, I know it is. You're changing your tone color. Remember how this went da 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 dee da da? We heard every note. Then you go da, and you start da 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 dee da da dee da da dee da da dee da da. We got to still hear every note just like you did here. But you're rushing it. You play every note. Now I have to laugh because you get through it somehow. But it wasn't controlled. It wasn't controlled. Tone, 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 tone. I think you forgot some. No, just play that right hand. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Yeah, now you know what? You have to be so sure that we hear B diminished resolved in C minor. B diminished, F sharp diminished. See, I can't hear every chord as clear as I did here. Let's face it, that's harder. That sounded better. Now, would you mind doing that one more time? You still want to rush it. I don't know why. Whoops, you put an extra A flat in.
Yeah, I missed the G.
Yeah, you just missed the G. So you know what you're doing. I know you know what you're doing. Do that again though. That sounds really clear and good. Now I want to ask you something. When you resolve the B diminished to the, now I heard it. The B to the C minor. You're done. The resolution's over. Then you go da, da. See, once you resolve this, you finish, then this is new. So you start again. Do you see how you play it with the function of the music? So if a 5/7 resolves to a 1, you hear it, then you start over. Then you do another 7 to a 1. Then you start over. You do 2 diminished 7ths. So you have to let it talk. And what it is you know it in here. But you don't always take time to play it that clearly because you're talented and you just want to go. I know, I've had the same thing. But you have to take time to play every note so we hear it. This has to be as clear as these. And as legato. And it's already better. And I know why it sounded different because it's hard. But see, you're smart. You know what you're doing. So now you've got to control it. You can't let your fingers just take off. You have to control the whole thing. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that. Well, I probably should let you out because, for the time's sake. I could work all night on this. I'd love it. Yeah. But, I mean, you had a day in school. Unless you want to do it to this cadence.
I don't know. Is that fine?
Huh?
Is that fine?
Is that what?
Is it fine if we do that?
Is it fine if you do it or if you don't do it?
Should we work on it or no?
Well, if you want to.
We have time, right?
Now you got to this C minor. Let's just do it once. All we have to do is go to here. Now play this. I want to ask you something. Is it the same as this? Did you know these are the same chords, just different inversions? Honestly, is that the A flat chord? Play this A flat chord right here. They always start on beat 2. Up. Now put the left hand, if you would, with that A flat chord. Now do the A flat chord down here on beat 2. See, it's A flat. Now do this one. No, that's still C and A flat. C and A flat. No, there's no B. It's
Wait, which one? This one or this one?
The second one.
Oh, the second one. I thought you were talking.
Yeah, no wonder you got B flat and G. All right, now A flat is the first. Yeah, what is that chord? I love that chord. D flat, F, A flat, huh? D flat major 7. Now, it's been inverted up here. Play it up here. See, it's a D flat major 7. D flat, F, A flat, C. They got the D flat with the C up here. So look, D flat, F, A flat, D flat, F, A flat, C. Now play, hit that. I see all the notes. Okay, do that again, please. Hear all the notes? You got to play everything you play. All these notes have to blend. And if you know what the chord is, and you do, you've got to play every note blend every time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you play a chord and you're in a hurry. You don't bother to make every note blend. Now make this one blend. Because that has a C on the top. Now hear those blend. Hear it? Now play the first one again and listen to every note blend. So I can hear the D flat and the C. Now please play this one. Here's your D flat 7 in this position. Yes. Now here's your. What is this chord here?
The next one?
Yeah. Yeah, the D is still flat. So what is that chord? Yep. You got 3 G's doubled. G, B flat, D flat. That's a G diminished.
Yep.
All right, now play that where it's written. Good. Now play it the way down here, the G diminished. 4th beat. See, it's the same chord, but different inversion. Now then this goes to what chord? Play this one.
Next one?
Mm-hmm. We're cooking, yes. Whoops. E in the bass. What is that chord? Oh, hi. Does he want to come in? Oh. Okay. So what is that chord?
C5/7.
Yes, a C7, 5/7. C, E, G. There it is. E leading to. Now play it down this one. C first beat. See, it's still C7. Now resolve it from this position to the F minor. Good. Now go up here, resolve it to the F minor. That was a good resolution. So you can get those chord changing like that. C7. Now resolve it to F minor. Yeah, F. Now do it so we hear it. Play that a little more. A little more. Yeah, more solid. See, you need solid on those chords. Yeah. Even though it's tension resolution. Now resolution. Well, the resolution's softer than the tension, resolution. Yes. Now play it down here again. There's your C7. All right, now the next chord, let's do it down here. What is that? When you've got a second, you've got a 7th. G, B, D, F. That's a G7, 5/7. It sounds like a dominant 7, a major triangle. But they just like the B off. So play that, we're almost done. G7, yep, well you got G7, resolve it to, what does that resolve to?
C minor.
All right, now let's do it up here, G7, C minor. We're almost done too, we did it. Yep, yes! G7, C, G7, C minor. Did you notice a leading tone in the bass resolved to the C? Yeah, tension, resolution. Now do it back down here, G7, C. But it's the opposite. opposite. G7 goes to C minor. The resolution is softer than that. All right. Yes, now we're going to do this. What's this chord? Your hand spanning that G7.
Yeah.
And the D left out, the D's in the bass. G7 resolves to C minor.
Yeah.
This is your now that chord is D diminished, G, F, A flat, but they left the B out. Now here they put the B in. Yeah, so see the D, play, yes. Now you can put the F and C. Now do me a favor, play a B diminished seventh, please. B diminished seventh. Yeah, except the A is flat. All minor thirds. How do you spell a B diminished seventh?
B,
D, F, A flat. Now listen to this, you know this. Every seventh chord is to what? Every seventh chord is to two triads.
Oh, two triads, yeah.
Yeah, because a triad only goes up to the fifth, the root of third and fifth. The seventh has one more. But look, this is still a B, D, F triad. B diminished plus D diminished. Now you say those two diminished triads in the B diminished seventh. B diminished and D diminished. So see, they use D diminished here when they use B diminished here because it's part of the same chord. You got it. All right, let's play G7 then. Resolve it to C minor. A nice resolution. Now keep climbing. D diminished, part of the B diminished seventh, and then it goes to the F sharp diminished seventh. Remember that was B diminished to F sharp diminished right. And then the C6/4, the G's in the bass. 5, 5, 1. Bravo! Did it. Then you're ready for the closing theme.
Yep.
That's the end of the secondary theme. What key is the secondary theme in? It's like the B theme. In a sonata allegro form, the B theme is supposed to be in what key?
The dominant.
Dominant. And what key is this sonata in?
F minor.
So F minor is our tonic. So what's our dominant of F minor?
C major.
But this is in
C minor.
So again, Beethoven used the parallel minor of the dominant.
Yeah.
Instead of the D dominant for the right. So what key does he play? What key is he going to end the secondary theme in? If he put it in the parallel minor of the dominant, C minor, what key does he end in?
In the minor?
Huh?
Or the dominant?
No.
In the dominant?
Well, what is this? Play this right here. That's in the bass clef. You went down there. What is that?
C minor.
So it's still, you start in C minor, you end in C minor. Yeah, it stays in C minor. The B theme's in C minor the whole time.
Yeah.
And C minor is the what? The parallel minor of the dominant. So the A theme's in F minor, and then the B theme, and it ends in C minor. It's all in C minor. Then the closing theme is in what key?
C minor.
C minor. It is in
C minor.
And look at this. 5, 1.
Yeah.
It's the same as that. 1, 6, 4, 1, 6, 4, 5, 5, 1. And this is, here's your 1, 6, 4. 1, 6, 4, 1, 6, 4, 5, 5, 5, 1. Here he took two measures to go 1, 6, 4, 1, 6, 4, 5, 5, 1. But here he did it in one measure. He played the 1, 6, 4, 2 beats, the 5, 2 beats. Yes, now play this one. This one takes the whole whole measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah, now put the right hand G's with it. The G, 1, 6, 4, is the same G and the 5. Remember the 1, 6, 4, and 5 had the same.
Wait, is that right?
Yeah, he took a whole measure instead of a half a measure. Yeah, so he stayed in C minor. Right? The closing theme's in C minor. Where's the next cadence? There's your C minor cadence closing theme. Then this right here is the same thing. You do it twice.
Yeah.
So where's a cadence in C minor?
So.
Yes! It's the same exactly as this. Now do the whole two measures. Play your G's. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. C minor. So the closing theme is in C minor. And it's in C minor. What about this? Is this the first one and this is the second one?
Yep.
How many measures? These are pickups. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are pickups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's exactly the same 8. He plays it twice.
Yep.
Good. Then he goes to C minor for the closing theme 2. But where's the C minor cadence for that? Closing theme 2, C minor.
Done.
Right there, C minor. Yep. So this whole thing is C minor. The second theme, closing theme 1, closing theme 2. You're in the exposition in what key?
C minor.
Yeah. So it's all C minor. Good. Thanks for doing that.
Yep.
See, doesn't that help you though when you take time?
Yeah.
You got to take time. Nobody's going to just whipple through because you'll just be playing surfacey guessing. So you know every note and you got to play every note, Jarek.
Yep.
So even though you want to go fast, you got to take time to make them sing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much. You did a lot of work, buddy. Oh, that silly door stopped. Thank you so much.
Thanks, ma'am.
Thank you, honey. All right, I'll see ya. Have a good one. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll see you next week. Yeah. Your dad out there? Dear.